Okay, so we were doing footprinting in our last session.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'll be continuing with footprinting only. So I told you about what is
Yeah,
footprinting. So footprinting is basically sort of information gathering. Okay, all the various kind of information that you are going to gather about your target is called your footprinting.
yeah, yeah.
So,
The process of gathering information of target.
yeah, so I talked about the passive footprinting and
Yeah,
active
till here.
footprinting.
E- exactly, exactly.
Okay, so I talked about what is the relevant information from a job vacancy point of view, right? I told you that if there is a open post or open vacancy listed on some website, then you can
Okay.
gather what kind information related to what kind of information technologies are being used internally in that organization,
Yeah,
right? You remember?
that comes under passive footprinting, na? Yeah,
Yeah, passive footprinting.
the one which is publicly accessible.
Yeah, right. So let's proceed further then. Okay. Mm,
Yeah. Can you please revise with me? Active footprinting once, please, Rishabh.
Yeah, active footprinting is basically when you are going to gather information uh, while directly interacting with the target system. That is going to be your active footprinting. In active footprinting, some kind of a logs are also going to be generated. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you an
Okay.
example of
Okay.
a thief
So,
trying to plan and steal a projector or a screen from an office. If you remember, right?
hmm, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Is it clear now?
Yeah, it is clear. It is clear. That in active footprinting we have to take access physically. You mean to say directly
Yeah.
to the system. We can take.
Yeah, either we are going to access the system directly, or otherwise we can be using some specialized tools that are going to create some kind of extensive logs on the target side. Okay, that such that
Hmm.
the IDS
Yeah,
or
yeah.
firewall or any system administrator of the target website is having a red alert that someone is trying to do some nefarious activities against our website. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with information gathering. Okay, so what kind of information we can gather and how can we gather information?
Okay.
So I'll be starting with a very simple thing. So here I have opened my command prompt. Okay,
Okay.
and now what I'm going to do is I'll tell you how to find the IP address of a target website. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can successfully find a IP address of a target website trying to by simply trying to ping the target website. Okay, so let
Okay.
me let me show you what if I'm going to type let's say ping followed by my target website. So this is my target website for today. This is basically a punchipetha.com. It's the website. Okay,
Okay.
let me show it to you.
Mm-hmm. Rishabh, the one you're using this tool, what is this tool? May I know the name?
Which tool?
The black display I got now, that you are
Yeah,
typing command on that.
yeah. This is your command prompt. In Windows, we have the command prompt, so you can open your command prompt by typing here cmd, and this is the command prompt.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the command prompt that I am currently using.
So it is basically by default in Windows, you meant to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the target website. Now I want to find the IP address of this target website. What can I do? I can simply type ping followed by the website name, press enter.
Okay.
So here you can see that the IP address that I am shown on the screen. This is called your
Yeah,
yeah,
one
this is
zero
your
two.
yeah, this is your IP address of the target website.
Okay.
Okay.
To put command, Rishabh, to find IP address, that the same, na?
Sorry, I didn't got you.
How to put command for any of the website IP address? Like if I'm expecting shadi.com, then how should I put command for shadi.com?
Simply typing ping followed by your target domain name.
Okay, ping.
Yes.
And the one winning C dot will be it will be by default become.
Actually, Ashfaq, I think that your internet is a bit slow. Okay, because I am not able to hear your voice clearly. Okay. So either you can try writing your question in the chat box. Okay. Here there is a chat box here. Yeah, Ashfaq, are you typing the question?
Yeah, I have typed some. Like in beginning, I mean to say that in beginning, and now my voice is clear.
Yeah, now it's clear. In beginning.
Yeah, in beginning, like, can you please share the screen, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Like in beginning, the C user slash Rishabh, then
Yeah,
ping we have to write, but it will come in beginning by default in every command prompt.
yeah, it is going to be there. The username of your system is going to be there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, I got it, sir.
Okay. So here,
Yeah.
so here in the output, I can see the IP address of the target website. Okay. So this is
Okay.
not the only way of finding the IP address. It is just one of the ways of finding the target IP address. Okay.
Hmm.
It is not like that. This is the only way how I can find the IP address.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the IP address. Now let's proceed further. So now I am opening this website called Whois. Okay. Whois.com. So Whois is basically a domain
Yes.
lookup utility. Okay. Basically a domain lookup
Hmm.
utility. So
Okay.
how can we use this utility? We just need to simply type the domain name here. Let me copy and paste it. Control C. The domain name here and click on search. And it is going to perform a domain lookup and it is going to give me all the information that is related to this domain name. Okay.
Okay.
So here I can see on which date this domain name is going to expire. Okay.
Hmm.
On which date it was updated. Okay. And here I can see the registrant contact details.
Yeah.
So this domain was basically registered by Amit Goyal and his personal address, residential address is also shown here. Noori Gate, Agra, Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah.
Okay, now furthermore I can see
Quiz.com.
the, yeah. Furthermore I
Phone
can also
number
see
as
the,
well.
yeah, personal phone number as well.
Gmail.
Okay. Yeah, then I
Yeah.
can see the email address as well. So all this is like, this is what am I doing? I am trying to collect the information. Okay, the right of information.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's see if I can have any more information from here. Okay, okay. So this was about your how to perform your domain lookup. So this is not the only way of performing domain lookup. There are a lot of different ways of performing the domain lookup. So this is like one of the those ways of performing domain lookup. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let's perform a
Yes.
reverse domain lookup. For that, the website is your uget signal. So
Reverse domain lookup.
yeah, reverse domain lookup. So I have mentioned the links for this website in my notes as well. Okay.
Where, sir? Hello.
Yeah, here I have highlighted those links that I have mentioned in my notes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I click the picture?
Yeah, you can click the picture. Also, I'm going to share these notes with you at the end of the session. You do not need to worry about that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from here, I am currently using this website yougetsignal.com/tools, and I'm going to perform a reverse domain lookup. So in reverse domain lookup, I need to simply provide an IP address, either an IP address or a domain name of the target
Or
website, okay, or a domain name of the target
okay.
website. So
Okay.
let me provide the domain name here, www.panchipetha.com. Okay, let me click on check.
Yeah.
So can you derive any meaning out of this output? Can you please help me understand what is it showing to me? The IP address that is being shown here is similar to the IP
The
address that I
first.
find out by myself.
Yeah. The corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after this,
Yeah.
there
So
are 132
do you
domain
understand?
hosted on the same web browser.
Yeah. Web server.
It means these 132, yeah, these 132 domains have been visited on panchipetha.com. Am I right?
So yeah. So this means that all these websites are hosted on the same web server. So basically, it's a shared web server on which this website is running. Okay. So what happens? Do you know what is a shared web server?
Okay. No, I don't know.
Hello, Shwak. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? My voice is
Yeah,
coming now.
Shwak. So I was saying that do you know what is a shared
Hello?
web server?
No, I don't know. So, what is web server?
Okay, so basically your shared web server is a server on which more than one website is hosted. Okay. So here you can see in the output that there are
Okay.
around about 130 plus 132 websites that are being hosted on the same web server. Okay. And
Okay.
parallelly, I can even see the IP address of this machine, of my target website. Okay. So basically this IP address is of the shared web server on which this website has been hosted.
Okay.
Okay.
So all
Yeah.
these 132 domains will have the same IP address, no? You meant to say?
Yeah. Yeah, right. All of these domains, the 132 domains, are going to have same IP address. Okay. So why this
Okay.
information is crucial for me? Why I am looking for this information? Why I am doing a reverse domain lookup? That's the big question.
Why?
So I am doing this thing because this lets me know that if there is a shared web server and if my target website is very secured, it's very secure, and I'm not able to get into my target website. Okay, let's say if I'm not able to get into my target website from shared hosting, I can see that there are round about 132 opportunities for me to gain access to my target device. Okay, I can even hack my target website by simply attacking on some different website that is being hosted on the same web server.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it is helpful in reverse IP domain that you can check web server status, like it is sharing or it is private. Am I right?
Yeah, right, right. That if it is a shared web server or a dedicated web server.
Yeah.
Okay, then there is
So Rishabh,
yes.
shared web server is easily can be hacked, na?
So yeah, it is comparatively easy to hack a shared web server than as compared to a dedicated web server.
Yeah.
So now I have got this utility called ip2location.com. Okay,
Okay. Which one?
I have opened this in the browser. Okay, and I have mentioned this thing in my notes as well.
Okay.
Yeah. It's taking a while to open.
Mhm.
Maybe this service seems to be down. Because let me try some other one then.
It's showing problem, na?
Yeah, this specifically it's not loading this website. Otherwise, the net is working fine, but it is not loading this website, ip2location.com. See if you can open it in your browser, ip2location.com.
Okay, I'll check.
Yeah.
check. Yeah, yeah. From here it is accessible, Rishabh.
Okay, it's accessible. So what I'll do is you share your screen,
Yeah.
okay, and I'll guide you on your system itself. I'm uh, stopping this screen share then.
How to share the screen in this?
On the left hand side, you will see a start sharing option,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then a
yeah, yeah.
pop-up is going to appear.
So shall
There you need to select entire screen,
okay.
then click on OK,
Shall I
allow or
start
OK.
sharing?
Yes.
Now is it accessible to you?
Yeah, now I can see your screen. So yeah, this
Okay.
IP2 location. Okay, so this is.
Yeah.
Please show me the URL of this IP2 location. Was I typing the wrong URL? IP2 location. I was typing the right URL, but still it was not opening. Okay, anyways, so switch to that IP2 location tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
I switched it.
Now, yeah. Now you need to scroll down a little.
Enough?
Scroll down a little. Scroll down. You need to scroll this page.
This much?
Yeah, your screen is actually frozen. I cannot see any changes. No, 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 no. Now it's refreshed. So you went to the total bottom. In between, you are going to see on the right side a entry box, a input parameter, where you can input your values on the right side. Okay, scroll a little bit up. Yeah, here it is. Lookup bar, the try IP to location demo lookup bar. Okay, in here you need to type the target IP address that you want to perform the lookup against.
Wha-
So I'll be telling, yeah, on the right side.
yes, is the yeah, the lookup, the search button, no?
Yeah.
Search option.
So here you enter the IP address.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the IP address. It's 103.
103. 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah.
It is already mentioned something, so shall I erase it?
Yeah, erase it. Erase it.
Okay.
Yeah.
103
Dot 21
dot 21
dot 59
9.
dot 149. Actually, your screen is frozen. So I cannot
Okay.
see any updates on your. The last thing that I can see is you have entered 103. That's right. Yeah, 103 21 59 149. Right. Now click on lookup.
Yeah, it is little bit slow, Rishabh. I think so.
Yeah, no problem.
It is little bit slow.
So is it 3:15 a.m. there right now?
No, actually, I haven't updated my timing. Na?
Okay, okay, okay. I thought
Yeah,
maybe you are taking the sessions in the night.
this is wrong. Actually, I have to. Yeah, I have to correct it.
Okay, okay. So what's the actual time of during this session?
It's 2:15. 2:15.
PM.
Over here, it's 1:30. Yeah,
Okay,
PM. It's an difference of 1.5 hour, exact one, perfect 1.5 hour between India to Dubai.
okay,
It means entire Emirates. Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah,
So now you can scroll this down and you can see the IP lookup results. Okay. And it is going to show you the approx location of this IP address, okay, and the coordinates as well, and the ISP who assigned this IP address. So do you know who is ISP? ISP is your internet service provider. Okay.
internet service provider. Okay.
Yeah.
Internet
Just give
service
me.
provider. Hello.
Yeah. So here you can see the details related to the target IP address. Okay. So here you can see the IP address was of a web server. Okay. And here I can see that the web server is located in Mumbai, Maharashtra.
Which web server?
The This is the IP address of the web server on which this our target website
Hello.
Panchipeta is hosted.
Okay.
Okay. So that web server is located in Mumbai, basically.
Okay.
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 So and the ISP for that web server
Yeah.
is mentioned here, and the coordinates of that web server is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Coordinates of city.
yeah. Now you can go to this ARIN.net.
Where?
In a new tab. Open a new tab in the URL.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, have you opened the new tab?
Okay. Hi.
There you need to go to. Let me type the URL in chat.
You will type
So
or
I,
shall I type, Rishabh?
so I have sent the URL in the chat. You can check out on this Zoho chat.
Okay.
Hello, Ashfaq, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Ashfaq, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, because this Wi-Fi lost away my
Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought there is some internet
Wi-Fi.
problem.
Yeah.
So I was telling you about this internet
Erin.net,
registries.
no?
Yeah,
Erin.net. Shall I type once again?
yeah, you can type it once again.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So it has been opened. Erin.net.
Yeah. So what is ARIN? ARIN is basically your American registry for internet numbers. So basically, there are a number of registries. Okay, there are various registries out there. These are your internet registries, and these registries are basically responsible for assigning IP addresses to the division of IP addresses okay, into their subsequent blocks, and then assigning those IP addresses to the ISPs, so as to ISPs can assign those IP addresses to the end users. So
Okay.
these internet registries are responsible for the assignment of IP addresses to the ISPs. So we can even look for relevant information about a specific IP address from these internet registries.
Mm.
So you can try typing the IP address here. That is your 103.
Insert
Yeah, in search.
103
Dot
dot
two
dot.
one dot fifty
Yes.
nine dot 149.
Okay.
So here you can see the relevant
We
information.
get some.
Yeah, it says the this in the net range section. In the net range section, it says what is the block of IP address that was assigned. Can you see it?
Okay.
Yeah, so it says this is the block of IP addresses that was assigned to whom? To the PDR solutions.
Okay.
So PDR solutions is the ISP here. PDR solutions FZC. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
there. So this was just to let you know that there are internet registries out there. Okay, who are so this is your internet registries for American nations. For India, the registry is your APNIC, APNIC.
Okay.
Yeah,
Arran is for American.
yeah, American registry for assigned
American.
number. Internet.
And Epic.
APNIC,
What you told?
A,
Sorry.
APNIC, APNIC.
App. Okay. Not so sure. I got it. And what is this one? Rishabh, this net type allocated non-portable.
Where are you referring to?
The one we
Okay,
get.
net type allocated non-portable. Yeah, so these IP
Yeah.
addresses are basically, yeah,